Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm watching Pluto. I'm so happy to see that the first episode is doing better than I expected. I really liked it, and also I've changed my lighting in the background, because I've never done blue before, and based on the lighting in the first episode, I was like, okay, this is a blue show, got it. Last time on Pluto, we had two stories that we followed. One of surrounding the advanced robot detective, Gesicht. He's looking into a string of murders on both humans and robots involving horns. And he found out that probably super advanced robots are being targeted. So he goes to Japan, where he knows is the residence of Tetsuan Atom, which is great. I'm excited. And in the second half, we followed the robot North, number 2, and the musical composer Paul, and we saw their blossoming relationship, and it was very nice. But of course, with North being a super advanced robot, Pluto came to take him out. If you guys are excited for more Pluto, then you should do yourself a favor by subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single suspense-filled episode of Dragon Ball. No, it's Pluto. 3, 2, 1, go. Rain, rain, go away. Come again. Another day. It's very fucking cringe. I don't know why I said that. Oh no! A hanged man with horns. So, clearly people who... If it is a robot killing these people, why is it killing them if they support robot rights? Why does it oppose rights? Is it... What statement is it making? Is it like, we don't deserve rights? You guys are crazy. Oh, God. Yep. I mean, I think you're correct. Yeah. And we know only another robot could have done that. Yeah, there's already a detective coming here. So here we are, with our golden boy. Yeah. He's as advanced as it gets, pretty much, right? Does he enjoy this? Because, like, we learned that robots don't really enjoy eating the same way, but... Yeah. Trying to understand humans. That was always the draw of Adam as a character, right? That he tries to understand people. He's very empathetic for a robot. Yeah. Life is great. Who wouldn't be moved? Yeah. Yep. I know a little bit about Astro Boy. That's the very first episode of him being sold to the circus. Probably. The 7 most advanced. I was thinking 6. I don't know why. Explain it, please. I love the way that his hair looks in this art style. You want help? Yeah. What are you figuring out? Ooh. Why don't I believe you? Oh God. What's wrong? Was it his dreams or what? Something else in his data that he hasn't even that he's suppressing or something?
ゲジヒトさん、また来てくださいね。約束ですよ。
Yeah.
素敵な奥さんですね。
Hey, I said delete that.
大人をからかうな。すぐに消去だ。
大丈夫ですよ。あなたと奥さんなら大丈夫。何があっても乗り越えられます。
Coming from him, it means a lot. I hope we're gonna get to see a lot more of Adam. You got the sense in, like, original Astro Boy, he's such an optimistic person. He always figures out the way out to solve his problems. Best way possible. I love it. Anyway. Oh, cool! What's it gonna look like? Is it gonna be hologram? Ooh. And then it projects onto the cubes. I love sci-fi so fucking much. It even mimics, like, sound, too. Oh! Hi! You guys should know me. Unfortunately, I don't know them if they are from Tetsuo and Adam. Yep. You're gonna want him to help. Well, don't say that to Adam. He's figuring it out better than any other robot. It seems like there was probably human involvement, though. Okay. Awesome. We also get to see how crazy Adam's abilities are. Tornado. I mean, the weather did change when North fought. If you know how advanced Adam is, then you should be listening to what he has to say. Oh, fat memory. Where we found out the name Pluto. Yeah. Roll the credits again! Do it! I love name drops. It's so good. On his fingers. What's the deal with that? I have a dumb human brain. I don't have smart. I mean, he's just so good. I love it. Okay. Yeah, cards. He's picking up whose card? Who card? Who? Who card? Card who? Who? Oh my god, card who? This guy? Isn't this Yeah. Basically dad, right? Yeah. Professor? You might be in the line of fire at some point. Yeah. Alright. Oh, God. Okay, we got a whole alternate history, huh? Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Of course. President Alexander of USA! I'm sorry. So, it was a specific incident. I want to make it clear, I just saw United States and I was like, that's us. It's not us. But it is a country that accused another country of having weapons of mass destruction in order to authorize possibly military operations. We don't really know what Bora is, but sounds like a very US thing to do is all I'm saying. Who is a scientist? Oh God. Okay. Uh-huh. And then the fun started. Probably not. He was probably just getting done killing his own kind. Oh, look at this thing. Big Stompy. In here.
あんたは何体だ？
いっぱい。
いっぱいか。
I mean,
僕たちは何をやっているんだろう。僕たちは正義のためにここに来たんだよね。
well,
中心部にも平和維持軍が入ってきたらしい。
there's Adam.
平
Okay.
和、この憎しみというやつ。
Shit. What the fuck is this music? Battle bots? Aw, shit. It's pretty fucking cool. I need to watch Real Steel. Me and Ben have been talking about watching that movie forever. You'll leave a comment if you want me to watch Real Steel. Brando was the name of... was a name dropped in the war, so it's a person driving a robot. Is that true? This begins a long series of misunderstandings of me not realizing that Brando and Hercules were also robots. I don't know why. I just didn't think of it for a long time. Okay, so this guy is Brando. Got it.
俺はラッキーマンなのさ。
What is becoming more clear is that everyone who is being killed or is being targeted was involved in the war quite heavily.
なんでこんなボロアパートに住んでるんだっていう。俺は別のことに金を使った。
What? Oh my god, so many children! Well, I guess you wouldn't need money to support that, huh? Oh my god, adorable. Very lively. I'm glad you guys enjoy this.
ねえねえおじさん刑事なの？
そうだよ。
That's right.
かっこいい武器とか持ってないの？
人間のするような食事もなかなかだろう。ねえ、賑やかでいいですね。いや、お祭り騒ぎだ。
Every day is a zoo event. Yay! Now to actually talk about things. Did he really not drink it? Like, did he just feign drinking and not and take anything?
そんな時にあの法律ができた。ロボット養子縁組制度。
Oh, the children are robots? Yeah, I know. I don't know how I got this so wrong. But I get it now. I figured it all out. I'm a detective.
いざそうなると今度は死にたくなるな。
No, it makes sense.
モンブランも生きたかっただろう。
Yeah. I mean, from all descriptions, he sounded like he was a very good robot.
ノース2号というロボットご存知ですか？
That one.
死にました。
Yep. And if you know of him, you know how alarming that is.
そしてあなたの身にも危険が迫っています。俺は格闘王だ。だから狙われるんです。望むところだ。
Him killing North shows that, like, I don't think there's anyone that can stop it that easy.
子供はいいぞ。あんたも考えてみればいい。そうですね。
But, yeah, this thing. I didn't really talk about that last time, but it is...
何かあったら私に連絡してください。ラッキーマンだ。
Yeah, you're gonna fucking die.
よろしく。
I have no faith in this guy living this episode. His kids, I'm worried for his kids. Also, it might be a little late to be asking, was he a robot? Over the course of that conversation, I got the idea of, like, yes. Hercules!
見事なモニュメントですね。ヘラクレスさん。
Yeah, whoa. So this is the other guy.
世界遺産の帳簿を壊すからやめてくれと断ったんだがね。
Yeah, did they really put this up on, like, in Athens?
俺は人間の真似はしない。俺はロボットだ。
Okay, so they are both robots. Got it.
彼に会ってきたんだって。
Yeah, I went to warn him that his life is in danger.
絶好調でしたよ。ゲジヒト刑事。
Yeah?
人間はなぜこんなモニュメントを建てたがるかわかるかい？忘れてしまうからだよ。
I was gonna say, to never forget.
メモリーを消去しない限り記憶はいつまでも残る。
I mean, imagine
山のようなロボットの死骸。
killing thousands of your own kind and it always existing in your memory.
そして学んだ。殺意よ。俺は対戦相手を破壊できなくなった。いたわりでしょうか。
Compassion. It's pretty good emotion. I like that one.
俺たちは進化してると思わないか。
That is an interesting question. Some of you definitely seem to be gaining more feelings. I mean, North was fucking learning to play piano, so... It's confusing sometimes that some robots look like humans and some look like robots. What?
一緒に動物園行くって約束してたじゃないか。
Okay, so I'm pausing because the kids are humans. The adoption program was talking about robots adopting kids. I had it completely the other way around, and I'm definitely going to be kicking myself in the editing this, but...
男の約束っていうのはな、絶対に破っちゃいけない。
So why are you breaking this one?
ちょっと取材でね。
Suspicious. You would never abandon your kids for that, come on. Yeah, so what's the actual deal? What are we doing? I just have bad feelings about the way this is headed.
大丈夫だ、すぐに返すよ。
Where's he taking his suit? What is he planning to do with it? Is he planning to fight head on? The storm clouds are coming. It's happening again.
ロボットが殺人を犯したという前例はブラウ1589のケースだけだよ。
Uh-huh.
本当なんですか？
なぜだい？
I mean, is that really true?
人を殺す完璧。それは
That's
どう
right.
いうことです？
It's horrifying.
人間ということですか？
Kind of like how your AI was based off an actual human, which means that you might have the capabilities of doing that. Which means that Pluto might have been based off another human, correct? Okay, listen, all I'm saying is that your comrades in the war who killed more... That's freaky looking. I love that. Why did I ever think he was not a robot? I can't imagine that humans were even allowed on the battlefield. Your comrades, who are better at killing than you, are dead. I don't know about this one. I mean... Oh my god! That is violent. Oh, what is he getting? Oh god. They're getting a signal, okay. What is it? Oh god. Oh my god. How is it creating these storms? Yeah, well, he's dying. I'm currently taking it head on. Oh, cool. How fast can this thing go?
僕も行きます。
Alright.
行くってどこへ？
To Istanbul.
さんが何者かに襲われています。
なんだこいつは。
Adam can't just sit around while bad things are happening. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there's murderous intent there in that storm. Were those pieces?
倒したよ。
ブランドさん。
Did you?
勝ちだ。だけど
Did we?
俺もやられた。今度の試合楽しみにしてたんだ。俺もだ。きっと俺の勝ちだ。敵のデータを送信する。
Is that what he sacrificed himself for? Well, I called it, but I'm sad to be right. In his last moments.
カイロがおかしいんだ。ブランド、もういい。正しいデータが送れない。
I mean, he's like so close to human of a robot that his like emotions are taking precedent in the end.
俺はラッキーマンだ。
Yeah, a lot of good memories.
子供たちと動物園に行く約束をした。
Don't remind me.
心配するのと伝えてくれ。ラッキーマンだ。
Jeez. There's another robot down. Let's see if he really got
ヘ
him.
ラクレスさん、一瞬だけ渾身してきたデータをキャッチしませんでしたか？
The eyes?
ええ、何か別の抑制の効かなくなった人工知能から発せられた。
これは
God. The electricity there?
人間はこういうものを何と呼ぶんだろう。死神。
Shinigami.
巨大な苦しみ。
Jeez. No, not the. Don't show me the children. Don't do it. I do like that. Basically, in the very end, Brando felt a lot of very human emotions. Yeah. My best friend is dead. Yeah. Why is it a little complicated? Oh! So maybe he grabbed on and his arms were ripped off. Are we gonna find some... There's memory. Okay. You gonna put it in? Yeah, horns. Oh, his arms are the horns. Jesus. So it wasn't that he grabbed on. His arms were ripped off. Don't act too rashly about this. This proves that no one should go on their own to deal with this. We have to work together. All right. And that was a hell of an episode. That's going to be every episode. Every episode I'm going to end with like hell of an episode. Hell of a thing. Hell of a time we live in. Hell of a fucking there's been a murder. There's been 2 murders. 2 more murders actually this episode. One of another robots' rights activist, and another of a highly advanced robot. And what is clearly the common thread is the war. There's something hidden there. And Dr. Otamizu started talking about the war more in depth than anyone else had at this point, which makes me think that there's important information in the kinds of things that he's saying. There was a scientist that they didn't even know existed. There was a lot of information in that backstory that seems fishy. It probably all ties back to the origin of Pluto. Adam, in the final moments of Brando's death, noticed the interference from another source, which was probably from this robot that's been killing people. Which I'm going to continue to call Pluto, because as far as I know, that's what it is. But he detected an emotion similar to overwhelming pain. Just like, so from this robot killer, it feels so much pain. It is doing these things. It feels like it's becoming clear that the themes of this are about what are these robots like capable of? In terms of emotions. Like Adam, which, first of all, I'm so glad that we have him in this show. He's not the main character of this, but he is the main character of the original story. So I'm sure that he's going to be very heroic throughout this because he's a hero. He's great. Everyone loves Adam. He's probably the most highly advanced out of any of them. Out of any of these highly advanced robots. But he also is the only one, maybe besides Gesicht, who did not fight. Who knows? Maybe Gesicht's memory things have to do with him, that part of him being erased or something. Everyone who's died, again, is either fought in the Central Asian War or is an advocate for robot rights, which Dr. Otamizu is, which is worrying because we like him. He's a good man and he obviously knows a lot, which means, and the other people that he said he met, they knew a lot too. So the people who are dying are either being dying to be silenced or because Pluto has some sort of vendetta against people who advocate for robot rights. But why would that be if they are a robot, right? It could be just self-hatred. Maybe it was something, this robot was developed in secret for the war, and it was made to kill so many of its comrades that it ended up hating the fact that robots even existed in this world. It decides that it's going to wipe any trace of the war off the face of the earth, and anyone who's trying to make robots more integrated into society. there's a line where it said, are we developing? You know, are we evolving our artificial intelligence? Are we becoming more like humans? And that does seem to be the case with a lot of these robots. You know, we saw Brando was a very human robot. He adopted kids, he loved them, he tried to emulate being human as much as he could, talking about things like luck. And obviously Adam is very, very close to being a human as well. We've seen these robots engage in human activities at an insane level that pretty much makes them like sapient beings, from my perspective. They clearly feel something of emotion. But if that's the case, if Adam is enamored with all the good emotions of life, if he searches for beauty and the things that make humans happy, right? He loves indulging in that. He eats ice cream. He looks at animals. He's optimistic. What happens if there's a robot that is obsessed with the negative emotions of life, right? That develops enough to, and mostly feels this with their AI. Is that what this robot is? It just has so much hatred of self, hatred of the world? Because if these robots really are developing to feel emotions on a human level, then, you know, you gotta understand the negative emotions too. I don't know. It would kind of make sense if, from what I know about Pluto, is that he's kind of an arch nemesis to Adam. It would kind of make sense if Adam is the light, then Pluto is the dark. And if Adam indulges in all the good things about humanity and emotions, then Pluto indulges in the bad things. But I'm sure it's a lot more complicated. The unraveling of the truth of the events of why this is happening. In whodunit terms, we literally know nothing. We don't know the who done it. We don't know the why done it. We don't know the how done it. This is intense. But I'm super enjoying this. I think my favorite part of this episode was definitely the introduction of Adam. Astro Boy is really an infectious, like, kind of character. You just have to love it. I'm so glad I got the reference of the circus. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of Astro Boy, but it literally starts off with, like, so a man, he loses his son to a car crash. He builds a robot to be a replacement for his son, but realizes that it doesn't actually replace anything. So he gets rid of him. He gets sold to the circus. He meets other robots that have been sold to the circus, helps them break out. Adam had it rough. He pretty early on got to experience the good and the bad of humanity. If a robot were to only experience the bad, like Gesicht has his wife, Brando had his kids, Mont Blanc, they all had good relations with good people, with scientists that created them, that cared about them, even if they experienced these horrors of killing thousands of their own kind, which is, you know, I couldn't imagine as a human doing that. Like, in human war, there's like a disconnect, because oftentimes you don't really know how many people you've killed directly. A lot of people you might kill indirectly if you, like, fire missiles or whatever. I don't know. There's just not an easy way to keep an accurate body count. As robots, you literally have systems that help you keep a 100% accurate body count at all times. So, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. It was a very messed up situation from what I'm understanding. It shouldn't have happened, and it's something that is clearly still affecting things very much. Based on how Hercules reacted at the end of this, I think he may be the next one to... I hope he doesn't go on a revenge trip like Brando did, because we can't keep losing these. How many have we lost? 1, 2, 3? If there's 7, then there's 4 more, right? Which we know 3 of. We know Hercules, we know Gesicht, and we know Adam. But who's the final one? I'm interested to find out. And I hope we do soon. Again, my money's on the white-haired person that I see in the promotional materials. There's also a young girl who I see associated with Adam in a lot of the promotional materials as well. Yeah, there's a lot to discuss about this show, so please discuss with me in the comments. I really want to talk about this. I thought it was a very interesting episode. It's introducing more of the concept of this war and the specifics of it. It's clearly extremely important to the plot. It introduced a variety of different robots and how they approach emotions, including Adam and Brando. Emotion and the war is the key. Let's see what mysteries this key unlocks next time. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like. And you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next episode of Pluto. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.